Hey everyone, so the time has come where we have our first early morning testimony meeting. It will be this Friday.
It's at 6 o'clock in the morning, so make sure you're there up and early, but don't worry about it, we'll be done by 7:15 so you can get back to school on time.
A testimony is basically you get up in front of everybody that comes and you share what you think about the gospel, and make sure it's not too long, and yeah, it's going to be fun.
Okay, I would like to ask you guys, why would you not want to miss, for those who have never been to a Morningside, I think you ought to tell them why they do not want to miss this.
You don't want to miss this because it is a beautiful experience. You will feel the Spirit so strongly, and it is a great way to start any morning.
That's a fantastic place. If you've never borne your testimony before, that's a fantastic place to get up and bear it in front of your peers because they know just as much as you do. So there's no intimidation.
And also it's great to hear what your peers have to say and listen to them.
We have been promised that through the bearing of our testimonies they will be strengthened, and so it's a great testimony building opportunity.
You know, even if you think that mornings are hard to wake up to, me personally, I have a hard time waking up in the mornings too. But going to a testimony meeting and being able to be with all your friends and people that you know in your school, being able to bear their testimony about the gospel, it's an extremely powerful experience to be able to go, and it's awesome.
It's imprinted me just being able to go every year since I've been a freshman. It's something that I've never heard of before, and I think it's an amazing experience to get to know your peers better, something that you didn't know about them, and getting to share that or share your testimony with them, your other peers, and so they understand where you come from a little bit more.
Just to make sure, Jonah, does everybody have to bear their testimony?
No, they do not.
Okay, I have another question for you. Having been to many of these, you seniors, you old timers, is there any advice or guidelines, real briefly, that you would hope that they would follow at this testimony meeting?
There is no such thing as a bad testimony. There's nothing that you can say that hasn't been said in your unique way. Everyone needs to hear what you have to say.
Ooh.
This is not Comedy Club. Comedy Club has a 2-drink minimum. As a church, we're not allowed to do that. So try to keep the spirit there, and try to refrain from trying to make everybody laugh.
Silliness.
Don't spend half your testimony not thinking, but like getting up there and explaining why you're up there. Just get into your testimony.
Ooh.
Also, don't share past sins that you've done.
Be a little respectful of the time limit because there's a lot of people we'd love to hear from. And so if you're going to share a story, it's fantastic. We love to hear stories, but make sure that it doesn't carry on too long.
Mm-hmm.
To go with that, I think some of the Savior's most important words, the ones that we remember the most, are also the shortest. So just try and keep whatever you want to share to a minimum.
Don't wait until the last 10 minutes to get up. Get up there and be consistent, because no time like now.
And if you do wait till the last 10 minutes, we do this the first week of December, so you can do it the next Sunday. That's why we do it the first. So if you don't get a chance here, we do it so that you can have a chance on Sunday to bear your testimony.
And we may give you time in class that day also, if you'd like. Jonah?
I'll just put my thumbs up.
So you got a thumbs up from Jonah. All right, guys. Tell them to come.
Please! Come to testimony meeting.
It's incredible, you'll love it.
It's amazing.
And it's at the Steak Center by Hobbs.
Yeah, it's at the Steak Center by Hobbs. Don't go to the other one.
See you there Friday at 6 a.m.